If you are a teacher business owner and you are looking for more money, you're looking for an additional stream of income, especially if you're already a seller on Teachers Pay Teachers, I have the best next stream of income for you. It's selling on Amazon KDP. So in this episode, we're going to talk about what is KDP, how can your resources from TPT translate into a KDP workbook, how you make money with KDP through their loyalty program, all the things. So I have taken the last several months and I have listed over 10 workbooks on Amazon KDP. I have gone through all the mistakes. It took me a really long time to do this with like margin errors and all kinds of things. And now I know exactly how to do it. And I have gotten really good results. I also had a team member go through the process with me, and she has also gotten really good results. So what I did was I created a program about it because I've been asked about KDP for years. How do you sell on Amazon KDP? How can I make extra money from KDP's program? Next week, the program launches. It's going to be $97 for 1 day only. If you are interested, you can get on the free waitlist by heading to lindsayvowden.com/next. That's lindsayvowden.com/next because it's the best next stream of income. Now listen, I'm going to tell you about Amazon KDP in this episode. So if you're like, I don't know, or I don't know if I'm ready for something else, let me explain exactly how it works so you can see if it will be a good fit for you. And by the way, the waitlist is free. It doesn't say that I'm definitely going to buy her program, but it does give you a free bonus if you do buy. So you have to be on this specific wait list to get this special bonus when you buy. If you're not on the wait list, you can still buy, but you won't get the bonus. So let's talk about what Amazon KDP is. It stands for Kindle Direct Publishing. What that means is you upload a PDF workbook to KDP. Amazon, when someone purchases it, will print it and ship it for you. And they have what's called a royalty program. So let's say that I list a book for $10. When you upload your book, Amazon will look at the number of pages, whether you chose color or black and white, and they will tell you how much it's going to cost them to print it. So I actually went through this process so I could give you guys an exact example. So when I uploaded this workbook, I put the price at $10. You determine the price. Amazon told me it's going to charge them $2.84 to print it. So that will be taken out of the purchase price. And then they have a royalty program. And if you are selling on just the normal Amazon.com and not like Amazon.co.uk, then it's a 60% royalty program, meaning after they take the printing cost out, then you get 60% of what's left. Now, why does Amazon take that 40%? Well, they're printing it and shipping it for you. There is no cost to get started on Amazon KDP. You don't have to pay like a startup fee. You don't have to pay to sell on KDP. Like with Teachers Pay Teachers, you pay that $60 per year because they're handling, tax and customer service. With Amazon, this is kind of how they take that $60, right? They're taking it from each sale. But it's cool because you don't pay unless you've already made that money. So you don't have to pay any upfront cost. So after the printing cost and after the royalty, then I would make $3.16 every time I sold that $10 workbook. Now, is that a ton of money? No, but it's completely passive. I don't use the term passive income lightly because there aren't very many things that are 100% passive, right? However, when you list on KDP, it's going to take you a little bit of time to do the margins and everything, way less time than it took me if you buy my course because I have figured out exactly how to do it very quickly. You can literally list it in a day. But once you get it listed on there, it's a search algorithm. So when you follow the steps, you have your keywords right. When people are searching, they're going to find your book. Now, of course, you can market, you can run ads, you can send it to your email list, but people are also going to find it organically. So once it's listed, you're going to make sales without necessarily having to do any work. And those sales can add up. Let's say I sell 100 books, and then I keep $3.16 from each sale. That's $300. So that is how their royalty program works. Let's talk about what products from TPT would translate well into an Amazon KDP workbook. Now, I keep saying workbook because when you are listing something on KDP, it's going to be something that when they get it in the mail, they're going to be writing in it. The students will be writing in it. So worksheets, guided notes, those things work well. Activities, digital products, those aren't going to translate into a KDP workbook. And what you want to think about is on KDP, there is a different audience. We know on TPT that teachers are searching for resources. On KDP, it's typically not teachers. It's going to be parents, homeschool parents, tutors, who are seeing their students struggle with some topic, and they're going on Amazon like, my kid needs help with sight word workbooks, sight word practice, handwriting practice, whatever. So think about, what topics do students struggle with most in your class? Do you already have TPT products around that topic? Can you make that into a book, into a workbook? So for me personally, I taught geometry. Proofs were always super hard for students. I guarantee you parents are seeing their kid struggle with proofs, and they're going to Amazon, geometry proof help, geometry proof workbook, geometry proof extra practice. So I made a proof workbook to sell on KDP. How do you actually format it for KDP? Let's talk about that. You want margins on all 4 sides that are 1/2 inch. You can easily do that in PowerPoint or Canva. In Canva, you can add guides, and in PowerPoint, you can add guides, and you can move them all 1/2 inch in, and then make sure everything on your paper is within those margins. Other things that you want to add are teaching tips. Because think about it, parents are searching for these books. They are going to want to know, how do I actually teach this topic? And so any teacher tips that you can provide, detailed answer keys, are going to be vital for your KDP books. Other things that you can change from TPT to KDP, if you have your copyright on the bottom of each page in TPT, you can take that off, because in KDP workbooks, you can just have one copyright page at the end. I actually have a template for the copyright page inside my program. I also have templates for the interior pages, like if you want sections in your book, a table of contents, if you want to link to your TPT store with a QR code, I teach all of that in my program. Some other things that you may want to add are helpful websites. Like in my books, I always say Khan Academy is great. You can go to YouTube and search proof examples. I actually have YouTube videos, so I link to those in my KDP books via a QR code. That's optional, but just anything that will allow the parent to teach whatever topic they are searching for more easily is going to give you good reviews. And then if you list other books, then you'll get repeat buyers. Another cool thing about Amazon, KDP, and TPT is you can link to each other within your product. So on TPT, you can say, hey, I have this Amazon KDP storefront. And in your KDP workbooks, you can say, hey, I have this TPT store. And they can work well together to get you more sales, because they are reaching different audiences. I think that is it about KDP. Next week, I'm going to tell you my exact results, and then I'm going to open up my program. But I just want to let you know that I do have a waitlist open right now for the program that launches next Wednesday, March the 11th, and it's going to be $97 on that day only. This isn't saying I'm definitely going to buy it. It's just saying I'm interested. Then go to lindsaybowden.com/next. That's lindsaybowden.com/NEXT. And then mark your calendars for next Wednesday so you can see exactly what is included, the bonuses, all the templates that you're going to get inside of my Amazon KDP program, all for $97. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.